unique facts. First of all, he never raped, he never had. Disclosures have always been pre-dedict to him. No breach of allegiance.
Hello, sweetheart.
Who are all these people?
Come say hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Stella Morris. I am Julian Assange's partner. I met him in 2011. We got together in 2015. And we have 2 children, Max and Gabriel. I had received an email from Jennifer Robinson, who put out a request through her Oxford network that the case that she was involved in, which involved Julian Assange, needed more people. Our first meeting was in Paddington at the Frontline Club, and I talked about my background, the fact that I was a fluent Swedish speaker, the fact that I had studied law, and started working with Baltasar Garzon, who was the international coordinator of Julian's international legal team. I had been in the embassy almost every single day and got to know Julian very well. And in 2015 we got together.
You started a relationship?
Yeah, I mean, we fell in love, and this is a person that I knew well by then, the person I know the most in this world, and he's extraordinary. He's generous, and he's very tender and loving.
On the computer, yeah?
On my phone.
On your phone?
Yes.
Yeah, you like to watch that.
On my cameras.
On your cameras?
Yes.
This is the younger one, Max, with the cat. And yeah, that's a little one. There's a big little one. That's a big one. Kind of a same picture. They're quite similar looking when you look at them like that. And the big one has the older one is actually very much like Julian. He looks a lot like Julian, especially around the eyes, the kind of the eyebrows, and the gaze is very much Julian's. The little one looks more like me, and he has Julian's ears and Julian's size, because he's very big. And he looks like his brother, but of the 2 of them, the older one is very Julian. Yeah. I've seen him in prison, and I'm struggling to think of how to explain it, why he's there, and so on. You also don't want to you want them to feel a positive feeling about going there as well. So it's a bit of a charade. And they're very happy children. I knew there was some spying going on when I found out that my baby was targeted. As a guard actually went up to me and told me that they were trying to steal the DNA. I realized that I couldn't really protect my family. I understood that the powers that were against Julian were ruthless and there were no bounds to it. And that's partly why I feel now that I have to do this because I've taken so many steps for so many years, and I feel like Julian's life might be coming to an end. It's been 10 years, 9 years, no, 10 years of breaking someone down, of trying to destroy his life. And it's a well-known pattern, you know, whistleblowers, people who expose the powerful, they destroy them. And we know this when this happens. And somehow everyone has failed Julian. They've all failed Julian. They've taken every negative angle they have been able to. You can do that to anyone. You can destroy anyone like that. You just need to start over-analyzing them. Sweetie.
A fight for human rights is taking place in London now. The trial of WikiLeaks founder Assange is hitting low. It's a rough sea of dishonesty in our law system. Will evil extradite Assange or will the righteous glisten? If you don't like Assange, make him stand for something bigger. Cause if he's extradited, journalists will feel the trigger for disclosures on crimes by states and their controllers. Humankind has to unite, or free speech will be over. Now listen closer to the Assange WikiLeaks facts. First of all, he never raped, he never hacked. Disclosures have always been freely leaked to him. No breach of allegiance, trust to any other sin. Facts that governments don't want to be told or stated. As Orson Welles said, the truth will no more be related. US leaders mind fuck by national security, while Hillary is craving for state impunity. The greatest of war crimes that you can't telling the truth. That's why they put Assange into a Belmarsh bruise. WikiLeaks a revolution in free journalism. The US want to make us believe in terrorism. United Nations Special Rapporteur on Torture Niels Melzer has reported publicly that Assange is being tortured and treated brutally. Guantanamo in a British jail unofficially. This is our actual democracy. This is our actual democracy. This is our actual democracy. Free Assange, change course of history. Assange political asylum, stop trickery. It's pillory, no liberty, but love for victory. Don't let Assange drown down his days in misery. Assange or extradition, UK laws on opposition. 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 Assange's legal rights are being totally infringed. UK law doors only swing on one hinge. FYI UK, you got the obligation to investigate the act of torture asked by UN nation. Assange's indictment puts to risk all media. Journalism will only be in sepia. Reporters worldwide will then be unsafe and kick the bucket if they ever try to be brave. Where's the mainstream media? Invite me smells. How come you ain't read at what UN nations investigate? You're the fourth estate, free speech is at stake. We're the last free people and have the last chance to act. Think very thoroughly before you sign the Devil's Act. Assange has never been as by the USA, must end this lie. You try to make Assange and our speech die. Free Assange, change course of history. Assange political asylum, stop trickery. It's pillory, no liberty, but love for victory. Don't let Assange drown down his days in misery. Assange or extradition, UK laws on opposition. 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 Judge, show your political independence and stop to accuse to the US vengeance. No biased judgment for the gain of the establishment. A fair public hearing shall decide Assange's punishment. Everybody's entitled to a fair public hearing. Otherwise the tribunal shows no impartial bearing. Judge please Assange to get necessary health care. Let him see his lawyers and make his trial fair. Singers, put your art into the service of the cause. Assange's search for slaughter is a mental holocaust. No US extradition, UK laws in opposition. No US extradition, UK laws in opposition. No US extradition, UK laws in opposition. Free Assange, change schools of history. Assange political asylum stuff trickery. It's pillory, no liberty, but love for victory. Don't let Assange drown down his days in misery. Assange extradition, UK laws on opposition. 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 Free Assange, change rules of history. Assange political asylum stuff trickery. It's pillory, no liberty, but love for victory. Don't let Assange drown down his days in misery. Assange extradition, UK laws on opposition. Assange extradition, UK laws on opposition. Assange extradition, UK laws on opposition. Assange extradition, UK laws on opposition.
Now listen closer to the Assange WikiLeaks facts. First of all, he never raped, he never had. Disclosures have always been free, they leaked to him.